Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Friday head shave. I think the last time I did a head shave on camera was before I got COVID, a few weeks back now. So I had a funny comment on my last one, was that, you know, I was taking too long and that he'd have done 2 head shaves or something like that. Yeah, each to their own. It's all about the journey, as I responded. But anyway, right, okay, what am I using today? I'm going to get my big boy out, the big red Razorock F400. This is a huge beast, 34mm I think this is. I've forgotten, I'll correct it if I'm wrong up there. But yeah, I haven't used this in a while, so I thought I'd give it a go. And then the Yaqi Tile razor. Basically it's almost a dupe of the Henson, but I do like it. It's excellent. Love the handle. I've forgotten the name of the handle. I'll put that up there as well. Is it the Telstar handle? I don't know. No, that's the other head, isn't it? Anyway, I'll put the name of the handle up there. And usually I've put a Derby extra blade in it because I've got a few Derbys here that I need to use up. So I thought I'll give it a go. It'll be on its second use. So there we are. Right, let's get on with doing the shave. I'm obviously not using a bowl today because I'm using a cream, as I usually do for head shaves. Fill up my spray bottle and the bowl, and let's just wet the dome. So I hope you've all had a good week. I'm back to, I think I'm back to 100%. I'm getting no fatigue now. Well, I haven't in the last couple of days, and I feel like I'm back to normal. So as I said, COVID wasn't a pleasant experience, but the silver lining is I've now got all the antibodies against it, so hopefully it provides me better protection than any of the vaccines would have done. So this pre-shave is going to be Ach Britto. Haven't used this. I have used it fairly recently, but I can't remember when. It's probably the last head shave, I don't know. But I just decided I'd use this one. So yeah, so I hope you've all had a good week and you're looking forward to your weekend filled with alcohol. Mine will be, I hope. My kids have been away camping this last week, so it's been very quiet here. No dog. So yeah, it's been quite relaxing. But I'm looking forward to them coming back. Well, so I've only got the one of my children that still lives with me. But the other kids all live close by to a certain degree, within, let's say, 30 miles. But a few of them live within a few miles, and one, my youngest daughter, she lives just around the corner. So there we are. Right, let's get the brush wet. The cream I'm using today, my old friend TOBS Grapefruit, one of the best citrus scented soaps that I've ever smelled, and I'm actually getting my olfactory glands are working again. This is definitely grapefruit. Yeah, fantastic. Probably not 100% my sense of smell, but because this, I remember it smelling a lot stronger than this, but yeah, lovely. So here we go. Squeeze out the brush. Get a good dollop on your finger because it's a big brush. Place it straight in the centre. Bit more agua on the dough. And let's go for it. TOBS is a really reliable cream, in my opinion. Can't go wrong with it. It's not an artisan, definitely not an artisan soap, but it's been around for a very long time. Oh, this brush is brilliant. I love it. It's just so relaxing to shave your dome. If you are follically challenged and you haven't attempted a dome shave, I really encourage you to give it a go. Throw all caution to the wind and do it, even if it's with a Mach 3 or a Wilkinson sword, whatever they offer at the moment. It's not the way I'd recommend you do it, obviously, but this obviously needs water. So yeah, what are you doing this weekend? What are your shaves going to be? Have you got anything planned? Or are you like me where you just decide on the day? It's the way I do it. I just come down and see what I fancy using. I quite enjoy that, you know. Planning it out for me takes the fun out of it. But I can understand why some people do it, especially if you shave every day. But even then, you know, you just go with how you feel, and I definitely felt citrus today. I thought, yeah, let's do a TOBS Grapefruit shave. The weather here is dry, but today's a bit cooler. We've had some nice weather, you know, plenty warm enough, and dry. No real rain at all. Certainly in the Midlands, anyway. I don't know about further up north, but. Here we go, first pass with the grain. Oh yeah, this is a great razor for dome shaves. I would say it's a bit more aggressive than the Henson medium. Just the way it feels at the moment. Really nice. Very easy to find the angle. So yeah, I was hoping that it would be a bit warmer this weekend, because I fancied doing a barbecue, but I suppose I could do a barbecue. It's going to be dry. There's nothing stopping me doing a barbecue. But then I thought my kids that's probably all they've eaten while they've been camping. So I thought they probably wouldn't appreciate yet another barbecue. So I'm going to do chili sausage. It's a bit like a chili con carne, but with sausages. So it's chorizo sausage and normal sausages with red kidney beans, garlic, smoked paprika. What else am I using? Smoked paprika, chili beans in chili sauce, chili powder. Yeah. It's a one pot wonder, and then you just basically, all you got to do to add to that is cook some rice. Treat it like a chili con carne, but just with sausages. So that's Saturday, that's tomorrow. And then Sunday I'm doing another one pot wonder, which is chicken and loads of cherry tomatoes, 2 bulbs of garlic, loads of stuff in it. Mushrooms, peppers, you name it, all goes into one big casserole dish. Brown off the chicken first, throw it in, add all the tomatoes, all the other stuff, a bit of chicken stock, chuck it in the oven for 2.5 hours at 160, and Bob's your uncle. Oh, and new potatoes go in there as well, so you don't have to worry about cooking any separate things. You just dive in. Really easy. I sort of, this time of year, I don't go for roasts anymore. Roasts for me are a winter dish. So roast dinners are over for this this part of the year until we get into the autumn when it gets cold again. And I'll take every opportunity to barbecue on the weekends. If it's dry enough and warm enough, then it'll just be barbecues, and I'll make all sorts of different stuff. I quite like my Lebanese citrus kebabs, chicken and citrus, and oh god, coriander, various other spices and stuff, and a bit of honey, and then you just chop them up, marinate them for about half an hour, chuck them on the barbecue on wooden sticks or whatever. Or spatchcock a chicken and put some Cajun spice mix on there. You know, all sorts of different things. Make my own burgers, or buy some from the local butcher, which probably makes them better than I can. So, right, here we go. Across the grain. I do enjoy this shave of the week. I know I say this every time I do a head shave on camera, but it's just so relaxing. And if you rewound a couple of weeks, I was feeling so rough by this point. It's just, I just appreciate this far more. So yeah, I will definitely be going down my local hostelry for a few bevies, and I'll be sending some pictures to you, Scott, as you sent them to me while I was ill. Thanks very much. It's great how caring some of my subscribers are. And thank you to all the new subscribers. It's amazing that even while I wasn't producing any videos, my subscription numbers kept growing. I wasn't producing any content for nearly 2 weeks, I guess. Well, it was 10 days, I think. And yet my numbers still grew. So thank you to all those who've shown their support to the channel, both now and in the past. I really appreciate it. We're getting very close to shaving this off. Just over 100 now. I forget how many subscribers I've got. I think it's 800 and something. Getting close to very close to 900 subscribers. When I hit the 1,000, I've promised to shave this off. So I will do that, but I'm not guaranteeing it's going to stay off. My daughters are really not happy, and as I get closer to the 1,000 subscribers and the moment that I shave this off, yeah, let's just say they're not happy. But hey ho, it's my beard. I do like it though. I do enjoy this goatee, but I've had that many people commenting about shaving it off that I thought, okay, I'll shave it off just the once, and if anybody asks me again, I'll refer them back to that time when I did shave the beard off. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like people who shave with beards. They don't feel that they're doing a full shave. I don't know, I've just grown to like this. If you look back at my, I don't know, did I? No, before I started my channel, I used to clean shave completely. And then when I was learning to use the straight razor, and the first straight razor I had was the Feather ASD2. I know, talking about jumping in the deep end. And I cut myself quite badly on my chin, and I couldn't shave there for about 2 weeks, and by that time I'd sort of grown a goatee, you know, or certainly the basis of a goatee, and I quite like the look. So I thought I'll grow it and see what happens. But here we go, against the grain. This is an excellent razor for head shaves. Superb. In fact, I think I prefer this to the Henson because it's got the heft. It's a, you know, it's got weight to it, unlike the Henson. Some people like the fact that the Henson is lightweight and manoeuvrable, but I find this equally manoeuvrable, but I prefer the weight of it. But each to their own, as I've said many a time. Now there is a subject that I've kind of been avoiding, but it's obviously a hot topic right now, especially after Chris from IMCDB put out a video on, I think it was on Instagram that I saw it, talking about certain vendors taking advantage of the current economic situation and upping their prices, you know, overinflating their prices. I didn't really want to get into it, but I've had a few comments, certainly one from Dave today, mentioning it. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is, you know, if the shaving community feels like they're being ripped off by an artisan or any supplier of any kind of goods, they'll vote with their feet. And that company, I'm not sure that companies that take advantage like that, and I'm not going to mention any names that have been mentioned and are fairly widely known, but I don't really like to mention names unless I'm using one of their products. At the end of the day, you know, when you have well-known artisans that up their prices fairly by a small amount, sometimes you'd actually say, but not enough to cover the extra costs. You know, those companies will be valued and treasured and they'll grow their business, but those companies that hyperinflate their prices because they see the economic situation and the world inflation as an opportunity to make more money when everybody's struggling. I don't think a company like that will ever be forgiven if you know, it's by the shaving community. Well, I've missed a couple of bits. That's unusual. It's only a little bit, but it's there. Yeah, everybody understands that companies, if their costs have increased, then and they have to pass on those costs to the end user, that's fine. But there's fair in basically ripping off people, and those that rip people off will be remembered. It's as simple as that. So that's my take on it, and that's all I'm going to say about it, really. I certainly won't be buying any of their products, and they've kind of committed the cardinal sin. They've bitten the hand that feeds them. And I think there's a few. I only know of one company off the top of my head, but I think there are a few, and they will eventually be called out. And people will just vote with their feet. And they'll lose custom. That's it, BBS. perfect. Have I missed something? Oh, I have. Just a slight tram line there. Got to get it perfect. That's it. All done. Right, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Cold rinse time. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, that's great. One of my favourite parts of the shave, that cold rinse, even in the winter. Excellent. I don't think I need the alum, but I'm going to give it a quick once over to see if there's any sting, but I don't think there will be. It felt really smooth. Nothing so far, no burn, nothing at all. So, oh, a little bit there, maybe I've got a bit close on the crease line at the back. But no, that's a great shave, absolutely stunning. Just now it's all done. The Zen moment isn't, it's not quite over, but it will be in a short while, and then the weekend starts. Oh, yeah. So tomorrow, what am I doing tomorrow? I'm going to be using another special razor from this friend of mine. I used his straight razor recently, or his father's straight razor recently, so if you want to look at the story around that, that's I think the title for that shave was A Special Razor. Well, this is another special razor that I'm using tomorrow, and I'll explain why. But it's quite unusual. It's one of a kind. There isn't another one like it, I don't think, anywhere. So, don't want to build it up to be an amazing razor, but I think the story behind it is amazing. It's an old vintage razor, but there won't be another one like it anywhere in the world. So yeah, that's what I'm using tomorrow. Right, here we go. Thayers Lemon Witch Hazel. So nice. And then I'm going to use Duru. What's this? Lemon flower cologne. Oh, fantastic. Slight warming sensation, but really I wouldn't even give it a 1 out of 10 in terms of burn. But yeah, fantastic. And then I'm finishing off with Nivea Men Active Age 6-in-1 post-shave balm. So there we go, just one squirt. That's all it needs. Straight on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the dome shave. And the beginning of the weekend. So those of you that are working this weekend, thanks for your service. I don't envy you, but I will certainly be partaking of a few beverages this weekend. Certainly on Sunday. I don't know about tomorrow, but we'll see. If I get the opportunity to go out tomorrow, I will. We'll see. Right, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow for this special shave. Using a very special razor. Again, it's another razor that I won't ever part with because it's so unusual. And I've got a personal connection with it. So I look forward to seeing you then. Bye now.